Guess where I am today? I'm back in Toronto! Hello there, Bradley from B-Rad TV, and it is 2:45 in the morning. Now this is the bad part of time zone hopping because it's about, I think, 8 o'clock in the UK, 7 o'clock even, so I would be getting up about now in the UK. Normally it's not too bad because lots of hotel gyms are 24 hours, but the gym here opens at 6:30. Normally I could say get up now, protein cookie, black coffee or grenade caffeine tablets, and then work out, get to breakfast when it opens as well. But now I'm up this early, I can't get in the gym until 6:30, so I'm in there for hour 15 minutes, then I shower. It's going to be 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe by the time I get to breakfast, so that's going to be peak time. So just not having that 24-hour gym completely knocks me off. And then who knows, maybe 3 hours from now, getting changed, ready to go to the gym, maybe I'll crash if I'm awake now for 3 hours. And I've tried walking around the room a bit, I've splashed my face, and it's like, no, I'm awake. I don't even feel tired. I might look a bit tired because I've just sort of woken up and put the lights on. So I'm going to sit here and read this. The Amazing Spider-Man, the complete Clone Saga epic. I should say that I'm in Canada, I'm in Toronto, and last night I learned from my mistake from Orlando, and I went out last night and I got some food. I got like a chicken cutlet, a breaded chicken cutlet, so I didn't really need any pita bread or carbs with it. And I had some grapes as well, some simple sugars, just to get some sort of solid food in me before bed. And I'm excited because today after the gym and breakfast, I'm going to walk around Toronto a bit. I'm going to go to Toronto Island, just have a wander around. I'm going to have a little vlog, a little travel, training, eating vlog. Oh, woo! 5:16. So I read my Spider-Man thing for an hour and a bit, and then I slept for an hour and a bit. Not feeling as refreshed as I normally do when I wake up, but hey-ho, time for a protein cookie. Swapped out those Maxi Muscle oat bars I was having for these because it's a lot less carbs. Just getting my kit sorted for the gym, and my mini tripod is broken. It looks as easy as some mini Chinese puzzle, I just piece it back together, but no, some little thing in here is snapped. So I've only got my big tripod with me, hooray! That means that any sort of little filming, breakfast or whatever, I'll be hand holding it, so I apologise if this video is a little bit shaky. I have to get myself some new equipment, but let's go to the gym. So out here in Toronto, there's the CN Tower. The reason I've just come outside, I was in the gym walking around to this other part of the gym to see what equipment there was, and out of the window I saw this thing. From a distance I thought it was a lat pull down bar or like a pull up thing, and I thought, what the flying hell is that? There's a pull down bar on the edge of a building? Come out here, I think it's for the window washers, it like swings around, it's a crane for them to clean the windows. I'm the sort of idiot that would try and use that. No, more people die every year trying to take selfies and are killed by sharks. Press ups at the end. Back in the room, protein shake, shower before breakfast, and like now it's like 8 o'clock now. By the time I shower, get to breakfast, it's going to be peak breakfast time. That is one of the reasons why I try and get up so early and go to the gym. Now I want to show you something. I want to show you what your vest or your t-shirt, your gym kit should be like when you finish. You got to wring this stuff out, man. You see my hand? It literally might as well have been dunked underwater. Sat outside in the sun. Look at this breakfast. I've got a tiny bit of oatmeal, no sugar, got some fruit, some turkey meat, scrambled egg, tomato, cucumber, onion, and then I've got sort of American style bacon. I'm in Canada, but it's American style bacon, the not solid meat English bacon that is the best, or British bacon that I love, and 3 glasses of water, and one little treat to have such a good workout, 1 sachet of ketchup. This guy right here. These pigeons just don't care up here in Canada. He's actually jumping on my table like he's edging towards my dinner. Last time it looked like baby bears, squirrels attacking me. Now it's pigeons. Go away. There we go. And that was a good, tasty, as healthy as a hotel breakfast can get. And going back to when I was doing my bulking up stuff at the beginning of the year, if you watch my videos on that, you can go back and watch them. That just went down a treat. And I'm still sort of like, I'm not hungry, but I'm certainly not bloated and wanting to effing die. Because the only thing that's different, I still had like a mountain of protein, bit of fruit, a little bit of oatmeal, but I wonder if maybe I'm sort of like gluten-free or something. Oh, I hate that. It's not that I hate it, but for me, I'm very much stupid, macho, wannabe, cowboy attitude. Gluten-free, what the hell is that, you idiot? What is that, you idiot? But there are dietary things and whatever. And it's very strange because when I cut out all the sort of gluten-y stuff and wheat and things, even though I have wholemeal pita bread as part of my diet and the oatmeal, so I can't really say it's gluten-free, whenever I cut out most of that stuff, I feel so much better. It could just be that I'm not drinking, I'm training regularly, I'm drinking tons of water, I'm sleeping well, I'm being active, I'm getting out. It could be a combination of all of that. It just happens to be I'm doing that as well. I wonder. Right, let's finish this lovely glass of water, brush my teeth and go for a walk in sunny Toronto. I've got a fruit tea for pudding. Ooh. I think one of the reasons I was so disturbed last night sleeping, someone next to me got a really bad cough coming through the vent. They're just like keeping me up like crazy, driving me mad sat here. And the hotel now, they're going to move rooms for me, but when I come back. So I'm going to go out, enjoy Toronto and swap rooms. Hooray! The joys of living in a hotel. Right, so I'm out here in Toronto and I just want to show you this little mini Canadian escalator. Like, I'm not a big guy and I've got my feet almost together. If I stand like relaxed, very efficient use of space. I'm just going to go quickly to this liquor store where before I got some Freedom 35 Trailer Park Boys beer and it's closed. I think it's a bank holiday today. It's not closed all day, is it? It's like 10 to 10 in the morning. Maybe it opens at 10. So see if anyone knows. Yeah, so I just asked someone, it is actually a bank holiday, so everything is closed.
Sorry, not everything will be closed. Actually, I heard you saying you want to go to the island.
Yeah.
The ferry is running.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I was hoping it would be.
And it's a bank holiday, but it's not like Labor Day.
Not Christmas Day. It's like things like awesome.
Things
Okay, brilliant. Thanks a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, there we go. From a lovely Canadian man there explaining things to me. It's not like Christmas Day, but it is a pretty important bank holiday, so lots of things will be closed. Unfortunately, the beer store is one of them. Thankfully, I'm here tomorrow for a few hours, so I will have to run out in the morning and grab me some Freedom 35 lager. Right, they're all going. Everyone's crossing. Let's cross this. We're here now, Yonge and Dundas. I don't want to say mini Times Square because it's nothing like it, but it's sort of essentially a big square with TVs and there's music here in the evening. This is when I was here on my tour before, dressed as Julian from Trailer Park Boys. Some guy in a van was yelling out, "Yo, Julian!" which was amazing. So I'm doing my 100 days without alcohol. I might do then a Trailer Park Boys Freedom 35 lager, jalapeno chips, pepperoni, and actual Trailer Park Boys review video with a friend. But I did that before, and the beer and the jalapenos all went together really well. So maybe I'll get some beer and do that after my 100 days is up. So I've just seen something hilarious that I don't understand. Look at this. Huh? Has someone ridden their gym bike to the bike racks to chain it up and just left it there? There's literally, this is City Hall I'm at, and there's just an exercise bike. That's just quite funny, seeing an exercise bike put in the bike racks. And City Hall, the building behind me, Resident Evil Apocalypse. That's where you might recognise that from. They could take out that first O. Not Toronto, just Toronto. Welcome to Toronto. Let's keep walking. Been here before. The happy days, look at that. Here's what I remember I loved about Toronto. One minute I'm in what I could compare to New York, a sort of University Avenue that looks like Park Avenue, big buildings and stuff, and then literally just around the corner, I'm here. And this is somewhere I haven't been before, just wander down a little street. There's so much character, it's great, I love it. But just gonna wander around these little streets for a little bit. Ooh. Here we go, just on Simcoe Street, Roy Thompson Hall, CN Tower, and just around this little church entrance, Hannibal Lecter's office. The shot they use must be sort of like about here, looking up. It's got the weird church tower in the background and this, like, and the office building, of course, all looking quite gothic and creepy. But it, of course, has cut out the, at least I think it has, it's cut out like the skyscraper behind it. The fact the office towers up, it's got another modern building next to it. It's got like a lamppost out the front covered in signs, and it's like over the road from some really not very pleasant looking hall building. I just think that's really funny how they just shot that there, and you'd never think it was just in the middle of town like that. It's great. Right, let's crack on. Come and visit my authentic Italian bar and restaurant, Scatterbush. What is that? CN Tower. I haven't really come back here to just show you a shot of that again. I just want to come back to the Rogers Centre that's covered in Blue Jays sports stuff. And I said before on my first Toronto tour, completely naive, saying, oh yeah, if you like hockey, come here and see the Blue Jays play. If you like Canadian hockey, whatever. And then in the YouTube comments, Blue Jays are our baseball team. Brilliant, Bradley. Top class travel journalism. So just to correct myself from that video months ago, if you come to Canada and like baseball and want to see the Blue Jays, a baseball team, I guess you'd come to the Rogers Centre to watch them play baseball. There we go, right, just had to do that. Let's get to the seafront. Glorious weather by the waterfront, opposite Toronto Islands, Lake Ontario Islands, where I'm going to go get the ferry in a bit, but I'm just going to walk up this seafront, catch some rays. Woo! Let's go find this ferry. And I think I got a general idea. I know there's a ferry port on the water, obviously, so all I'm going to do is just walk up here till I find it. It's brilliant. I've just seen a little map of the islands I'm going to later, and I'm going to walk around. I'm going to get a quick video of it and a photo on my phone. So you can wander around all of these, connected by bridges. Do not enter. And why? Because of the white boys. And I also want to check out Snake Island. Now I've just seen something else I don't understand, but I love the idea of it if I've got it right. And I think this lady has proved me right, I have got it right. It's like these tents that have got a cool water spray under it, that I think in this heat you're just meant to walk under and cool yourself out. Well, that's lovely. Oh, this one's going to come running out in a minute. Oh my god, don't run under the bleach. Whatever you do, don't go underneath that. You idiots, how long have you been stood under here? Didn't end up walking as far along as I thought I was going to the ferry port. There's just a little water taxi here, $10. Gonna take me straight over. Ah, look at all the losers on the ferry. The ferry is shoulder to shoulder by the looks of it, like packed out. I'm chilling out here, sat down, got a breeze, got a good view. They're all so jealous over there right now. Look at them sweating. So amidst all the madness, Bradley has found his way to Toronto Island and tripped over a step already. One small step for Bradley, one trip up, woohoo! First things first, fluid. This will be the only diet soda I have today. Actually, there was one thing I was allowed to treat myself with on this trip. When I came here before, I had one. I think it's a Slurpee or a slushie, I can't remember, from 7-Eleven. That's strange, I've never seen one in America. But this 7-Eleven slushie I had before, it was Coca-Cola or Pepsi flavour, and it was just different, so I'm allowed one of them. And sometimes I do live on a real budget and I take my own food and don't really do anything. But other times I just have to, like life's too short, you've got to do stuff. Never been to Toronto Island, now I'm here. And I would much rather spend my money on doing things than having things. It's about doing and experiencing and feeling. And on that note, I'm going to put the camera away right now and go for a little walk and take it all in. It's so effing hot and sunny, I'm actually going to take my vest off, tuck it through the belt, 90s style. Oh yeah! Proper summer Brad is out. Now we put the camera away and walk around. Toronto Island. Water and green, lovely. Clothing optional beach. I think that means there's a nudist beach. Now I've never been on a nudist beach. I don't know if I can sort of vlog it, because then I'd be on a nudist beach with a video camera on a tripod, which is, you can't get much shadier than that. No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Watch this space, guys. Maybe I'll come back to Toronto and do it in the winter. Oh, Canada. La, 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 la. Oh. If this is indeed a lake, it's the biggest effing lake I've ever been in. Now, something I absolutely hate is getting sand in my shoes, but I'm now walking on sand in my shoes just so I can put my hand in Lake Ontario so I can say I've done it. And this reminds me of the time when I was in California with my friend, first and only time I've ever been there. We were in Venice Beach, in Hollywood, in LA, and we get to the beachfront, and there's the sand and the sea, and my friend runs onto the sand, and he's like, Bradley, why aren't you coming? And I said, well, I don't want to get sand in my shoes. I was wearing blue suede shoes at the time, time, the only set of shoes I had. And he just burst out laughing and said, Bradley, when have you been to the Pacific Ocean before? I said, never. When are you coming back here? Well, I don't know, never. I haven't been back there since. And then he just laughed and said, surely you should be taking your shoes off and filling them with sand and like water from the Pacific Ocean. And he sort of highlighted how precious and stupid I was being, and I should have been in the moment on Venice Beach, and I did. I walked up there in my blue suede shoes, got an incredible photo on top of the sand. It's amazing. Thinking about it, I didn't put my hand in the Pacific Ocean. Oh well, I'm going to make up for that now by putting my hand in Lake Ontario. Woohoo! What is this now? Disc golf zone ahead. Please tell me that disc golf is what Canada calls frisbee throwing. That would be beautiful. Disc golf. Throw a frisbee and try and get it in a hole. That's wishful thinking. I don't think it's that mad. I think I found a clue as to what this mysterious disc golf is. It's a weird, it looks like a bin, but it's obviously not a bin. It's got a number on it, which could be like a golf hole. This is hole number 12. And I guess if you were to throw a frisbee at it, it would hit the chains, they'd slow it down, it would impact up there, then fall into the basket. And that is how I guess you get the golf ball, or frisbee, in the hole. That's my new goal, to find out and solve the riddle of disc golf. There's one. There's another one over there. Next tee, disc golf course. Okay, now they're just ripping off golf. Oh, so these are all this. This really is like a quest. Let's do this. I can't see any disc golf players. I don't know what they look like. I'm assuming they're not invisible. I'm walking deep into disc golf territory, trying to find any clues. There's no golf balls on the floor, but there's no frisbees either. There's a fire hydrant over there. What on earth is that? What? I'm in the middle of the woods on an island surrounded by water. What fire service is going to come out here and put out a fire on the trees? It could be for watering the plants, I doubt it, but I guess if there was a woodland fire, if the temperatures got too high. Oh, I found an abandoned disc golf hole. Disc golf graveyard. I really am in the heart of confusing Canadian disc golf territory right now. I've got to have my wits about me. Par 3, so it's like golf, they have par. Distance, 300, so B, so I guess there's like an easy one and a tough one. Well, these two squares here could be this concrete and that concrete. I love this, I'm figuring out a sport as I go. But there's trees in the way, so it's not like you're throwing it in a straight line. I guess that's why there's par, isn't it? It's like if you're a wizard and you can curve the frisbee round the trees, you'd be the best. I am still now working off the assumption that it is just a disc like a frisbee you're throwing. I think I should get some sort of medal or free trip to Canada with the Disc Golf Society to practice and promote the sport in the UK if I've got this right. I'm intrigued and I would love to have a play with it. Okay, there's somebody stuffed in a little disc. I think I may have found an actual disc golf player. I'm actually going to ask them what disc golf is. Hello there, are you playing disc golf?
Yes.
What is that exactly? I'm from England. The only thing we have that I could think it would be like is frisbee. Essentially a disc that you throw.
It is. It's just
that's what it is.
types of frisbee.
And all those weird net things.
Baskets. That's exactly it. It's just like golf. Same style, rules, everything.
That's amazing. I've actually never heard of it. I sort of saw a sign and I'm figuring it out as I go. How sort of hard is it? Because I'm looking at that and I'm thinking there's no way any human could throw it and get it in that basket at the end there.
A pro could, but only a pro. Well, not in a basket.
Someone could.
The pros can throw them 500 feet.
What?
So we can only throw them about 250.
I'm going to actually go on Google. Do you mind if I just watch you do it?
Yeah, no,
Oh, that's amazing. In the rough. Well, I guess that's if you can like curve it as well and do that sort of thing, it like makes it easier. Thank you so much. Thank you, bye-bye. Right there, well, so what's that? This is in the space of 15 minutes. Bradley has discovered a new sport, figured it out a little bit in his brain, seen things and got clues, then met some people playing it and figured out the actual truth. That is what you get when you wander off the beaten track of life and dive into the bushes for some fun. That sounds really dodgy and pervy. But yeah, dive into the bushes for some fun. You never know what you might find. Woo-hoo. Now, let's find Snake Island. Oh, that's a huge tick off the checklist. That is the mystery of disc golf solved. I found it. Snake Island. Permit required for overnight camp. Who would camp overnight on Snake Island? I think I'm greatly overestimating the number of poisonous and man-eating snakes there are going to be on this island. But I'm going to cross this bridge. I survived the horrors of the disc golf course. I think there's going to be, if I actually do see a snake, it's going to be like the beginning of Ghostbusters, where they see the librarian. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to see a giant snake at the end of the road. So what do we do? I don't know. Follow me. Get her! Benches, got water, a view of Toronto. I should have brought a picnic. It's actually getting to dinner time for me and I got no food. So Snake Island should be renamed Cozy Beach Picnic Island. Very misleading. I think I better head back to town because I need to eat. And the only thing on the island is sort of snacky bar thingies, pizza and kebabs and chips. I need something real, some fuel for my machine I am building. It's a dragonfly. Look at that thing. So hot. These geese have got the right idea over there. All of them in the shade. Is it called a gaggle of geese? But they're really vicious. They'd attack me. I reckon if I went over to that group of 30 geese, I reckon I'd be running away screaming. Not gonna do it. Total unnecessary harassment of those animals. I'm not a giant hippie, I'm a bit of a hippie. Who am I kidding? I'm a giant meditating hippie. I just happen to like other stuff as well. Well, I explored, I found out what disc golf is, now I'm leaving the island. Got my own private boat. And look at the ferry again. Wave at everyone. Yeah! Woo! There we go, we got a wave. Back to Toronto, actually 10 bucks, boom, boom, in, out. Well, 10 bucks each way. So I would say if you are an efficient sightseer like I am, I would recommend getting the water taxi, 100%. Normally I'd sort of, if I was looking at a sign and someone comes up to me, I'm like, what are you trying to hard sell? Get away from me, mate. But I sort of thought, you know what, I'm here, I'll listen to this guy, I'll hear him out, and it worked out for the better. But don't trust anyone, always have your wits about you. Always paranoid, always safe. That's my motto. What a stupid motto I've just invented. I like it. Now, explore, but just common sense and have your wits about you. I'm meant to be eating food right now. I'm not. Let's find somewhere where I can get a lump of protein, lump of vegetables, a piece of fruit. Ooh, and a piece of that girl's fat ass. No, I'm joking. Wasn't any sign of anything healthy, so I had to just run to a convenience store, get some protein shake. So I thought I'd grab this just to get some sugar and protein in my body. Cookies and cream. Also got some like maple syrup and treats for some people back home. This is absolutely impossible. There's been like Starbucks and like bagel places and then sort of mega restaurants where it'll be 50 bucks for like a steak. There's no sort of just salad bars. I need some food, Mr. Leahy. Right, in absolute desperation and sort of luckily as well, I've walked past a shopping centre. I just hope to God there's something that resembles meat and salad not covered in crap. There must be at least one healthy place to eat here. Oh, found somewhere. Not as much chicken as I'd want, but here's as clean as it's going to get. Just green and a stick of chicken. Let's have some food. So after all that walking, I will have my little slurpy, slushy, whatever now, and then eat again tonight. I might double check the beer store, see if it's open, try my luck. It is open, I was just here super early. Let's go in, see if they've got the Trailer Park Boys beer. It's not where it was last time I was here. I'm gonna have to ask someone if I've come to Canada and I can't get any, I'm gonna be heartbroken. So they were sold out. The only store that has it is in the distillery district, which I walked to before, and I wasn't going to this time because it was so effing far and it's so effing hot. But I'm not coming to Canada and not going home with cases and cases of Freedom 35 lager. Another mission. Let's do it. Oh, but slushy on the way, that's a nice treat. And I guess I'll walk it off going to and from the distillery district. Wow. That is sweet. Don't think I'm going to finish that, but I'm glad I got it. Nice cooly downy little treat. Better pack my stuff up so I can swap rooms. Well, would you know, I just sort of happened to look in the hallway as the cleaners were there, and I glanced into the room next door that had a do not disturb sign on it, and it looked like it was completely empty, and I sort of looked around a bit and I was like 99% sure they were gone. So I phoned downstairs and they sort of confirmed with me that the people next door have gone. Like, how lucky is that? I was here ready to pack up all my stuff, my sweaty gym kit and my bottles of water, my grapes, my bag of suspicious looking protein powder, this pen maybe, just pack everything up and move, and I haven't got to. Oh. And in the strangest turn of events, on my sun-tanned, almost sunburned face, and from riding boats and being in the blistering heat this morning, it's just started chucking it down. It dripping behind. The streets are a bit darker now because it's raining. I'm not going to be walking to the distillery district in the heavy rain. Bradley's biceps. Okay, phoned the concierge, asked how much a taxi would be about $25 to get to this place. So then I thought, oh, I'd leave the meter running, wait outside while I run in and get some beer and come back. But I thought it was getting silly. For the sake of doing a video, I've not made money to do that. But I am stupid enough to walk there in the rain. It's absolutely chucking it down. Let's go get wet, you slags. How much do I want this Freedom 35 lager? Yep, so I've got to put the camera away because the camera's going to get ruined. The rain has died down a little bit. I mean, it's still raining a little bit heavy, but it's not torrential. I'm not getting soaked through. I'm very wet, but I mean, it's emptied the streets. There's no one here. Everyone's gone running away into the shop. What sort of idiot would be out in the rain, walking across Toronto to buy 12 cans of beer? This guy, that's who. I found it, and it's open. Let's go get some Freedom 35. Where is it? I see it, I see it. I recognise it from the side of the box. Right up here in the corner. So it's been a good walk in the rain. Another mission, more exercise, burning off that slushy. Yeah, I'm drenched. Got my Austin 316 top on. I could do bicep curls with the beer I bought. I am a machine! How can it be I go from doing so much, needing to do so much in one day, and then a month ago, not even getting out of bed, not even wanting to cook food, not even having food to cook because I haven't got out of bed to go and buy it. Not today though. Today has been a good day, and it's not over yet. I am a little bit damp. Double wrapped the Freedom 35. Lovely jubbly. In fact, I'd better check the sell-by date because I'm not drinking until the 24th of October. January 2019! Mwah! And one more silly thing. Bradley, why are you broke? Why are you rationing toilet paper? A scratch card that's bigger than my head. Obviously, I'm not a gambler. I don't go to casinos. I don't bet on horses or football. Every now and again, if it's like a special occasion, I'll do a couple of lines in the lottery. Or if I go to New York, I'll get a scratch card, something like that. After the adventures I've had today in Toronto and seeing the biggest scratch card I've ever seen in my life, I just had to buy it. So I won nothing on the giant scratch card. I just paid 20 bucks for a shiny piece of paper. Never mind. What I think I'll dust this off. I'm actually going to keep this as a souvenir because it's just so ridiculous. I want to show someone back home. I think that's the extent of my walking and adventures for today. I'm going to find somewhere to eat tea, maybe get it out, bring it to the hotel. I'll let you know. I found a Nando's. Pretty much the same sort of thing. There's something on here called double skewers. So I think I'm going to get that. Double skewers and 2 sides. Salad and macho peas. Easy peasy. Skewers. I would have gone for octuple skewers, or half a chicken. I think my brain was thinking, wow, double skewers, that's a lot of chicken. No, it's not. Nando's was good, but it wasn't enough chicken. I should have had 8 of those skewers, not 2. So I got some cashew nuts, roasted and salted, just to sort of have a nice pudding. So I got some cashew nuts and a protein shake, 25 grams of protein. That should up my calorie, and in particular my protein intake for my little dinner there. I'm just off to buy some jalapeno chips, not to eat now. That's the last little part of my Trailer Park Boys package I'm putting together. Wow. Jalapeno crisps, jalapeno chips, check. Oh wow, I am flabbergastingly exhausted after today. The heat, the rain, the walking, the adventures, the gym. I'm going to brush my teeth, read my comic book for a few minutes, and then go to bed. And I'm going to pass the hell out. Oh wow. Look at the sweat. I had another good clean breakfast. The only difference, I put a tiny little drizzle of Canadian maple syrup on my oatmeal, just the tiniest bit. So that's a good little treat to such a good workout. I have to say I'm totally zonked after yesterday and today's workout. So I'm not going to do anything too adventurous and mad today. I'm just going to wander around Toronto, just the city, maybe go to some places I haven't been to before, see some places I saw on my last trip, get some food, go back to England later. It's one of those jet black squirrels. Building. Squirrel. Park. And loads of squirrels. I'm glad I spotted a few black squirrels. I'm happy about that. I've gone through a walk through Chinatown, saw a 7-Eleven, so I got a small Pepsi Slurpee. I might not finish the whole thing, but I don't know when I'm coming back to Toronto, so little treat for Bradley. Right, that's me back in the room. Got a chicken cutlet, some grapes, and I'll have a few peanuts as well, and a load of water as my lunchtime snack. I've explored, I've walked, I've bought treats, I've bought presents, I've got a boat, I've worked hard, I've trained in the gym. I am just exhausted. I'm going to eat this, have a power nap. I hope you've enjoyed watching me. I have had, yet again, a lovely, amazing time in Toronto, Canada. Toronto, I love you. Canada, I love you. I can't wait to come back. Stay tuned for me and my healthy eating and my no alcohol. This must be like day 20, something like that. But there'll be a video up of all this at the end. But these are just my little blogs that I'm going to keep doing. If I've inspired you, encouraged you, entertained you, made you laugh, just brought a little bit of joy in, then hooray. I won't rabbit on anymore. Stay tuned on B-Rad TV for more silly adventures. Take care of yourselves, be good, have fun, do some exploring, stay safe, be nice to people as well. Let's just say that because that's always good, isn't it? Be nice. Treat people how you want to be treated. Alright, okay, see you later and be rad.